If you call Clinton Township home, then you know it's a great place to live. And one of the great advantages to living here is our proximity to some of the finest healthcare providers anywhere. McLaren Macomb Hospital has long served Clinton Township residents ever since its humble beginnings as Mount Clemens General more than 70 years ago. McLaren has continued a long-time tradition of adding new services to improve the health of area residents. In March, they added a new vein center in a beautiful office building on Garfield Road, just north of Metro Parkway. Township Supervisor Bob Cannon, along with Trustee Ken Pearl and Clerk Kim Meltzer, talked all about the Vein Center with McLaren Macomb President and CEO Tom Brissy.
Tom, you have something special here for us in Clinton Township on Garfield. Tell us about it, and tell us a little bit about the perception that people think this is, but it really isn't just that.
Sure. Thanks, Bob. Well, today we're having a ribbon cutting on a brand new vein center that is owned and operated by McLaren Macomb Hospital. You see vein centers all over the market, but what makes this one different is that our vein center is staffed by 2 board-certified vascular surgeons who spend all their training and all of their clinical practice with expertise in vascular clinical care. And so what a lot of people think about when they think about vein centers is the aesthetics of people getting spider veins and varicose veins taken care of. But there's a much larger side to this clinical practice that has to do with people that have restless leg syndrome, achy legs, heavy legs, swollen legs, almost always having to do with clinical conditions and vascular conditions. And we can take care of just about every one of those things right here at this practice.
My wife has beautiful legs, but she does have restless legs. And Ken, I think your wife does too. Tell us what some of her symptoms are.
Well, she just can't get to sleep. It's restless. Her legs feel heavy, and they keep moving. She keeps moving them and can't get them, to settle down. And I think this would help.
So now that I've heard this, I'm going to have my wife get with your wife, and they're going to come over here and try to settle this problem, because restless legs is a big problem, and they hurt. And Kim, Garfield Road, filling in a nice office complex here. They're going to repave Garfield in front of this building here soon this summer. Tell us your thoughts about this.
Well, it's exciting that you're here, so welcome. This is a great newer facility. It's a beautiful building here, and what you guys have done inside is very nice. So I think it'll be a great attraction for people that need it. And I want to actually talk about the cosmetic side of it. Being a woman myself, I know that as we get older, we get those spider veins and varicose veins, and I think that option is also great to have, and I think it's wonderful that you're here.
Bob, I've seen a recent increase in ads for vein surgeries, but it's nice to know that McLaren has total control over this, and they're doing it. The operations would be at the hospital, but they do vein work here too.
We have state-of-the-art laser equipment here. We do most of the procedures here. When it becomes too complex for an outpatient setting, we take it to the hospital. The vein diagnoses are one of the most underdiagnosis problems in our community. So it's not that they're all competing, it's that we're starting to recognize that we can do a lot of good for people once they realize what our capabilities are.
All around Clinton Township, all around Macomb County, all around Michigan, you see McLaren signs. And you're in charge of all these in our area, of course. But McLaren is the biggest hospital in the state, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the largest. We have 12 hospitals ranging all the way from Petoskey down to Carmanos, which is part of McLaren, and everywhere in between. So, yeah, there's a lot of big health systems in Michigan. McLaren is amongst the biggest.
And one of the best, and we're proud of it.
Yes,
thank you for bringing this right smack dab in the middle of Clinton Township.
At McLaren Macomb Vein Center, patients are in the capable hands of board-certified vascular surgeons and certified professionals. These highly trained specialists are in the business of diagnosing the different conditions that lead to leg pain. For patients with swelling in the lower legs and ankles, especially after extended periods of standing, or pain, aching, or heaviness in the legs, you need to contact your doctor or contact the Vein Center. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, deep vein thrombosis, pulmonary embolism, or both, affect an estimated 300,000 to 600,000 individuals in the United States each year. And it's estimated that up to 100,000 of them die each year from these conditions. Chronic venous insufficiency, or CVI, is a condition that occurs when the venous wall and/or valves in the leg veins are not working efficiently. It makes it difficult for blood to return to the heart from the legs. CVI causes blood to pool or collect in these veins, and this pooling is called stasis. Left untreated, the complexities of chronic venous disease will worsen over time, and conditions should be treated as soon as possible to avoid incremental discomfort and deeper complications.
We're on a very cold night here on March 1st on Garfield Road to welcome you to Clinton Township again, Mr. Percy, once again, and also to introduce the two doctors who are in charge of your new clinic. So, Tom?
Thank you, Bob, and I want to welcome everybody to McLaren Macomb's brand new vein center. I think the only one in the county that is fully staffed by two board-certified vascular surgeons, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to Dr. Lynn Mathia and Dr. Greg Gaborik.
Thank you, and I'm here with Ken Pearl, trustee, and Kim Meltzer, our clerk, and Jim Purpose from our cable department to welcome you in Clinton Township. I know this is going to be a great facility. We've already got a couple of clients all set for them, right, Ken? So thank you to all. Thank you to McLaren Macomb for everything you do in Macomb County and throughout the state of Michigan. So whenever you're ready.
Okay, let's go.
3, 1, 2, 3.
Very good.
The new McLaren Macomb Vein Center is located at 38770 Garfield Road, Suite 100 in Clinton Township. For more information, call 586-349-1640.
To learn more, visit mclaren.org/Macomb Vein Center.